As the new session begins in Missouri's legislature, the Capitol itself can also go through changes of its own. And this year has been no exception. KOMU 8's Jordan Berger joins us live at the Capitol with a Target 8 exclusive, investigating a new addition that has caused problems for some of its visitors. Jordan?
Thanks, Tyler. I'm standing on the steps of what's commonly referred to as the People's House, but since January 10th, it's been much more difficult for the people to get through these doors. Metal detectors, x-ray machines, and law enforcement. The People's House is beginning to look more like your nearest airport.
It is the People's House, and I want to make sure that everybody feels welcome and has access to this building when they need to.
The House clerk told state employees about these additions in a memo sent out on January 4th, which has been obtained by KOMU 8. It has a Missouri Capitol Police document explaining that beginning January 10th, visitors entering the Missouri Capitol will be subject to search, including screenings using x-ray conveyors and walk-through magnetometers. Entrances that were once accessible to the public have been locked electronically, leaving 3 ways for visitors to enter. Only state employees with keycards can now unlock those entrances. According to Representative Deb Lavender, these measures are also making it more difficult for citizen activist groups to access the Capitol and interact with their legislators. Already, the Missouri Retired Teachers Association has canceled its annual lobby day.
They canceled because they were concerned about security. They have buses coming over. They have 1,500 members coming over and seniors. And so the concern was, how quickly can we get through security? We don't want them standing outside in a February date if the weather's bad. So they canceled their entire lobby day, and this would have been their 7th or 8th in a row that they've done this. So I had huge concerns that all of a sudden the People's House is no longer available to the people.
But who was responsible for this, and why did they feel that it was necessary? As Representative Lavender explains, the answers to those questions may not be quite so easy to find.
So the questions I've asked have not been answered. One report told me it was Governor Nixon's administration that decided on this, that it did not go into effect until the first day of Governor Greitens' administration. I would probably be more apt to think that it was Governor Greitens who did this. I'm not sure why Governor Nixon on his way out the door would do it. And so those questions so far have been unanswered for me.
We reached out to Governor Greitens' administration and received the following response, saying, quote, "These security measures were funded, approved, and work was begun to install them long before Eric Greitens became governor. All these security measures were paid for in fiscal year 2016's budget, which we had zero input on," unquote. And while these current measures might already deter groups of citizens from coming to the Capitol, there's a possibility circulating to allow paid lobbyists to bypass the process, raising even more questions.
We have heard that the paid lobbyists might get speed passes, so they may get the same type of badge that I have in my pocket that allows them to have easier access as well.
Another concern for those that I spoke with is exactly how much this is costing the state after Missouri is already in a budget crunch. We reached out to Missouri Capitol Police asking these questions, but as of now have yet to receive a response. Reporting live from Jefferson City, Jordan Berger, KOMU 8 News.
Thanks so much, Jordan. And we'd like to hear from you, our viewers, on this topic, security or access. You can leave us a comment on Facebook right now.